God wants something for your life. He wants something big for your life. We live in a generation that is so far from the Lord, it's not even funny. And yet God's heart is that people would come to know him. Do you think there's not opportunity for you? Yeah, there's opportunity for all of us. There's tons of people out there that the Lord wants to work in their life. And all he needs are people that are willing to do it. Jesus said, pray that the Lord of the harvest would send workers into the harvest field. Because the harvest is plentiful. The Lord has prepared it. It's plentiful out there. But it's the workers that are few. It's hearts that are willing to go out that are few. In that moment, he could have said anything. He could have said, oh, the harvest is plentiful, but God just needs more money to be able to get it done. He could have said, oh, God needs you to learn more so he could get it done. He needs you to get more letters in front of your name, like DR, before he could get his work done in you. He didn't say any of those things. All he said is that the workers are few, showing us it's just people's hearts. It's just people that are willing. Look, I don't want you to miss out on what God has for your life. If you can't take it from anybody else, take it from me. The guy who's given up everything to follow the Lord. My life, my job, 6-figure income, everything, all the direction that my life was going, gave it away. Why? That's stupid. Why? Because the Lord showed me that what he had for me is going to be better than anything that I could produce for myself. And while that's not a popular thing to do, God does have amazing things for those who are willing to do it. But what I found is as much time as I spent doing what I wanted to do, living my life the way that I wanted to live it, what I found is I have never experienced life the way that I've experienced it since I gave all that up. I never understood, because you can't understand it until you've experienced it. But once you've experienced it, you can't go back, because it's greater than anything else. And it takes faith. Were these things easy to do? No, not easy. Have I been scared? A lot. Super scared. Worried about what God's going to do? If he's going to take care of us or not? 100%. I fully understand what Peter felt like when he was sitting in that boat. And he saw this figure walking out on the water. And I'm sure the moment that the words came out of his mouth, Lord, if that's you, tell me to come out. I'm sure the moment that came out of his mouth, he instantly regretted it. Because of course, that's what God did. Oh, you want to follow me? You want to do the things that I do? Come out of the boat. I don't know about that, Lord. That sounds too crazy. I will tell you that while you're still in the boat, you will be afraid. You will be deathly afraid. But what I experienced is as soon as you step out of the boat and you feel the water solid under your feet, all of a sudden, that fear just goes away. You're only afraid before you step out in faith. Do you hear me? I said you're only afraid until you step out in faith. But once you step out in faith, you now know that it's God that's doing it, right? You can't walk on the water by yourself. People try that, it doesn't work, okay? But once you feel that under your feet, solid, you know that it's God. And you can just start walking with him. Using Peter as an example. Like, that's exactly how I felt as soon as that happened. Step out of the boat and I'm like, oh, it's solid there. And I'm standing outside going, why am I less afraid standing on the water than I was when I was in the boat? I don't understand that at all. But here I am. And then with Peter as an example, I then understood exactly what God required of me. It wasn't to know the next step. It wasn't to then provide all the answers for myself right after that. It had nothing to do with that. And it especially wasn't to look around at all the difficulties, the whole storm going on all around me. That's not my job. By Peter's example, we can learn that it's just to fix your eyes on Jesus. That's it. That's all God requires of you. So when God goes, step out of the boat, and you go, I'm afraid, God, you're going to be afraid. That's okay. But that's because you're still in the boat. Once you step out of the boat, you won't be afraid anymore. Your faith will take over for you. And then it's not your job to have all the answers at that point. Your job is just to remain faithful and fixing your eyes on Jesus. Because when you fix your eyes on Jesus, he will take care of the rest. You will want for nothing. You will lack nothing. Anything, any need you have, he has it for you. We can't be a generation that does the same thing as the last generation. What the last generation did is the reason that we're here now. If we want this world to change, if we want this country to change, then we have to be the change. It has to start in us. We can't go along expecting it to be somebody else. It's not going to happen. It has to be you, right where you're at, saying, God, I don't know what you want for my life. I don't know where you're taking me or what you're going to do with me. But I know that I want to follow you. And whatever it is, I'm going to leave that to you. But today, I'm going to walk with you and I'm going to serve you, whatever it costs me. Until you have that attitude, until you have that kind of surrender, do not expect God to use your life. The more of your life you're taking up, the less God can use it. The more of your life you surrender, the more God can use it. That's how it works. Empty yourself so God can fill you.